Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever you are. I think Sammy is kind of frozen right
Yeah,
now.
she looks frozen. Oh
Oh
no.
no,
Oh,
this is the beauty of working online.
yeah.
But it's okay. I think she's going to join pretty soon. So today we have such an honor to be able to invite Janet Mai, one of the very first leader in this business, to come over to our go live on to be streaming on our page today. So thank you very much, Janet, for accepting our invitation.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. It's always an honor to be on.
Yeah, so let's get started. Let me just introduce myself a little bit here. So my name is Kim. I live in Toronto, Canada for over 40 years now. I live here with my husband and my daughter. She's 17 and she's going to go to university in September. So we're going to have an empty nest very soon. So as my full-time job, I'm a software engineer. I work in the software company for over 25 years. And the reason why I started this business last year is because my position got eliminated. So, they just, let me go. So I just decided to start this business as a backup plan. I currently kind of working as a contractor in a consulting firm at the moment. But eventually my goal is to turn this business into my full-time job later on. So yeah, so that's pretty much about me. Since Sammy is not here yet, Janet, can you just please introduce about yourselves, please?
Nice to get to know you further, Kim. So cool how you're a software engineer. Yeah, so my name is Janet Mai. I'm 37 years old now. Wow. When I embarked on this business, I was turning 30. I was starting over in every aspect of my life. I was moving back home. I didn't accomplish anything that I said I wanted to accomplish at 30 years old. And I just felt so lost. And so I found this opportunity who I got to talk to my lifetime mentor now. Yeah, he really just gave me a whole new chance at life and like to be able to do something and to live with purpose. And so I'm the youngest of eight. My family came to Canada in 1987. Always I was always one of those person that had two to four jobs at the same time: flight attendant, insurance agent, bartender, anything. Like I was just doing anything just to try to get ahead. And I realized I was following my parents' footsteps, and um, I was just trading my time for money. And so, yeah, fast forward 7 years later, I'm currently doing this beyond like full time now. If anything, I'm barely working. uh, and, enjoying that life that I decided to build for myself the last 7 years when I embarked on this online opportunity. And nice to
Wow.
have you back.
Yes, Sammy is back now. What happened?
Oh, hi. I'm back with my puppy. Both of them are back. Hello, everybody. I am Sammy from Canada, Ontario. I've been in Canada for 24 years. I'm a mom of two. I work with a special needs student at high school. And yeah, and it's been a while that I started in this amazing online business, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. Thank you so much, Janet, for accepting our invitation. We were looking forward for this because you are one of the, youngest, very successful people are on business, and you're here to inspire all the other people that following us and they still doubt it.
Mhm.
So I appreciate that. I missed it a little bit. This is technology. This is a part of online working. Kim, did you ask your first question or not yet?
No, you're not yet. We just start like introducing ourselves right now.
Did you?
So
Did you
yeah,
ask?
no, not yet. I did not ask
Okay,
anything yet.
amazing. So
Yeah.
you go ahead.
Sure. So Janet, since you're in the business for like 7 years, it's quite a long time, and you're one of the first leaders who came into this business, right? So
Mhm.
tell us about your big why. Like, why did you decide to join this business? Because you already have like so many jobs, and you tried different things. But what the reason that triggered you to really start this business?
Yeah, there was two things. Well, actually three things now, but what really triggered me was being a flight attendant. I got to see so much of the world, but I was like, this is fast food traveling. This is not real traveling. Like, I want to be able to spin a globe, put my finger in it, and just book a one-way ticket and be able to absorb the culture and not be rushed. And that was one. And then two, I truly like my parents were in their 70s. I was like, man, they're getting older. What I'm doing right now is not going to be able to give them the life that I know that they deserve, right? And so I really just wanted something that was going to be able to create the numbers that I wanted to give back to my parents. And that was number two. And then also realizing that I was in my 30s. Eventually, I do want kids, and my parents were never around for me growing up because they had to work so hard for eight kids, right? And so
Right.
I wanted to be able to have the time and freedom and to be able to raise my kids the way that I want to. So even though I don't have kids yet, I have two dogs that are with me all the time. So, it's great. Like I have all the time in the world, and my dog gave birth a few
Oh,
years ago. Yeah, she
oh,
gave birth during
wow.
COVID, and I got to be there for her. So it was wonderful.
Right, right. And did you keep her babies, or you just
Oh
give it
yeah,
away?
I wanted to keep all three, but I eventually gave one to my brother and one to my best friend. My mom was yeah, I wanted to give one to my mom, but she was stuck in Vietnam for too long, so I'm like, hey, I gotta give her away. So
Right, right. Wow. So that's a very perfect life, right? That you have there because you're doing this business. Actually, not you're not really working like full time, just a couple of hours, I guess, and then just enjoying your time traveling because we're kind of following you, and then you kind of travel everywhere, like for 2 months here, 3 months there.
Mhm.
It's quite funny. We wish to be in your position though in the next few years.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
can, right?
Right, right. So, Sammy, it's your turn.
Yes, yes, it's my turn. Yes, there are lots of questions people ask us. One of the most frequent one they keep asking us, yes, beautiful, you're talking about what an amazing business this is, and you're doing online business. They want to know how we make money, how money will be made in this business. Could you explain it to them?
Yeah, so we teach people how to build a business using our online system. And so, like I always say, it's everyone wastes time on social media. They doom scroll every single day. And so now we have the opportunity to actually teach people to leverage that. Use that doom scrolling, put it onto a system, and leverage that where your leads turn into buyers. Like sometimes I get so upset when I see my friends wasting their time. Like, you just spent 5 hours on that reel. Like, can you just get paid for it? Like, just hop on. I'll show you what I'm doing, and you can leverage what you're doing. Like, that's it. It's attraction marketing, and people are going to show up because they like what they see, right? And that's just it. And we get to leverage certain things, and it's all about leveraging the online world.
Beautiful, beautiful. As a mom, I always told before this, I always keep telling my kids, stay away from social media, stay away
Yeah,
from social media. And now, as a mom, I'm on a social media. I said, what are you doing? And I show them, you know what? I didn't know. I didn't know you actually can earn from being on social media, which is amazing. And the other thing that got me, and I'm very proud of myself because they both in university, right? Before me was asking because I was not a tech savvy ever, so I'm always asking, could you do this for me? Could you do that for me? Now they come on my page and how in the world you did this? How in the world you did that? And I'm so proud. I said, yes,
oh good. Yeah,
but this is another thing, right? So
yeah.
which is very nice because lots of people ask me, but we don't know. I've never been in social media. I don't know how to do it. It's very hard, you know, and people don't know that here we learn about ourselves as well, right? We learn about our abilities, the stuff that we never thought we have, right?
Mhm, yeah.
That's why I never thought I'd be the first thing that I asked my coach when I wanted to come in. I said, do I have to take a picture of myself? And now look at me. I'm always on the camera, talking all the time, So you never know. And I actually enjoying it. And I really like it.
No, but
Yeah,
the thing in this business is because we like to expose ourselves on social media, right? But there's people who are still afraid or doesn't really feel comfortable to expose themselves on social media. They can still go, they can still do this business, but they don't really need to show up their face, right?
Definitely.
So there's strategy that we kind of all learn how to do it. So it's pretty much for everyone. It's not like you need to be on social media to be able to do this business, right? Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
yeah,
So Janet, since you started for a long time, like obviously along the way you go to face a lot of challenge, right? And maybe the some downsides of this business. You like, did you ever have any like being feeling like really down, really like not motivated, and you face a lot of challenge? So can you kind of share
yeah.
with us on those things?
Oh, all the time. But it's not even with this business, it's everything in life, right? It just shows up. And when you're being self-employed and you're your own entrepreneur now, it's going to show up even more. And so, what was the question? Like, how did I get through these challenges? Or
Right, right.
yeah,
Like
like
what
this.
are your challenge and how you overcome them?
Oh yeah, I just saw so much success because since I was one of the originals, I saw so much success, but I didn't see it for me, and that was my biggest challenge. Like, why are these people getting results, but I wasn't getting results? And then the sooner I started to like read more books, do personal development, which I thought I was already doing, but then I got to discover that I truly didn't believe in myself, and that was the biggest hurdle and the biggest transformation I got to overcome. And once I took charge of that, like my mentor said, also when you stop caring about what people think, oh my goodness, had was still in that space of caring what people thought, I would still be doing my same job, living my same life. Like it's so crazy when I think about it because I'm so grateful for my life now, and I cry every moment. It just comes randomly. But my mentor was like, Janet, the world doesn't revolve around you and no one cares. I was like, and yeah, and so when you stop caring about what people think about you and you just live your purpose, your voice, and just having fun with this business, that's when everything soars because the people who want to follow you, who want to join this business or whatever it may be, they're going to come. And then the people who don't, they're not. It's process of elimination, right? And so that's the beauty of this business. And that's the best thing I got out of this business. It's not the time, it's not the money, it's knowing your self-worth and your purpose. And so now,
So
yeah,
basically, you kind of work on this business for yourself, right? You don't really care about other people' opinion at all, and
yeah,
then you just attract whoever likes you, whoever you feel attracted to you, and then you just soar in your business.
yeah,
Wow. Yeah, it's hard. Like not everybody can think that way, right?
Yeah,
Like we have to
very,
really
very
work
well.
on our mindset, right? Like the mindset. I think number one is the mindset, right?
yeah,
Like it's not only about you know getting the money or because everyone started the business with a goal to make money out of it, right?
yeah,
But like if you keep targeting that every time, like obviously if you don't make anything, you're going to be depressed, right? So
yeah.
you have to learn how to enjoy it first.
I was one of the slowest bloomers. I always call myself that. I never made money off the bat. I just took my time. And I was like, you know what? The one thing I can control is my reaction to the situation. And so I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on my mindset. I'm going to work on my inner work and then go from there. Because it doesn't matter. I've seen rich people. I've studied a lot of rich people, and it doesn't matter how much money you have, you're either going to be addicted to drugs, alcohol, or you're going to kill yourselves, or you're going to have toxic relationships. So for me, money wasn't the success. It's the inner work, and then everything else prevails.
Right, right. Yeah.
Right.
Excellent.
Very well.
Excellent.
Okay, and my last question actually is two in one question. The first one is for the people that follow us. We have lots of people that we see they follow us. They come and to all our lives, they like it and everything. But they're afraid to take the first step, right? What is the recommendation to the people that are still thinking about it? That is the question one. And the question two, of course, for the ones that they want to join, what's the steps? What should they do?
Yeah, so I always say this quote because my brother ingrained it in me, but he says you have to do things you've never done to get things you've never had. So at that moment when I saw this opportunity, I was very skeptical, but I was also very lost, and I also didn't want to be doing the same thing again. It was like the 7th year of doing the same thing, different jobs, but same kind of job, like, so you really have to ask yourself, like, do I want to be in this same position again next year? And that's why you just got to get real with that. And it doesn't matter if it's this opportunity or something else. You just got to make that choice, and that will lead you closer to where you want to be. Because or not, you're going to waste 20 years of your life and actually ask yourself, man, I should have took that opportunity. I should have tried it out, or I should have just, and so, and like for people who, we're all real people. That's what I love about it. I've joined multiple other online opportunities before that. You pay thousands of dollars with a mentor that you never get to talk to, and then you have to pay extra for his support system. Like, it's ridiculous, right? I love this because we're real people. You can reach out to us. You can message us. Like, I asked my mentor for proof. Like, show me your checks. Like, so that was the beauty of us in the community. Like, we're real people and we're here to help you, and we get to actually meet each other in person. Like, I got to meet Kim just the other week in Toronto.
Right.
So yeah.
I
And
was there too.
oh, yes, sorry, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have so many people in that gather and grow event, we don't
Yeah.
even remember.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't meet you. And then
Yeah.
so we got to all meet each other, but that's like, yeah, and we're doing that, and it's going to be more constant now more than ever. So, and if you are interested, reach out to the person that attracted you in the first place, or just click on the link, simply sign up your name and email, attend the webinar, or if not, just reach out to the person, ask questions. Like, for me, I literally clicked on the link, watched the replay. I couldn't even wait for the live. I booked my call at 8 a.m. first thing in the morning. I couldn't even wait. And then I joined right away. And then, your brain gets in the way and then you slow down a bit, but I prevailed.
But you were not like skeptical at all. Like, you don't believe, like, you really believe in the system. Like, you're not
Whoa.
thinking that they are scammers or anything like that.
Well, I asked him to show me his checks, and then I compared the name and the address, which was local. So that made me believe it was real. It was the name
Oh,
matched, the address matched to their penthouse and things like that. So
right, right. I see, I
yeah,
see.
That's
Okay.
true.
Because,
That's
yeah,
true.
for me it's not that quick, right? Like, because the thing is, because I'm a software engineer, right? I'm in IT, so that's
yeah,
why I'm
yeah.
kind of a little bit cautious on the online world. So it took me some time. Actually, I saw this business 2 years ago, like just right after COVID, but I didn't really take action because my life at that moment was so comfortable. I don't have to worry about anything, right?
Mhm.
Until the past 2 years, things goes upside down for me. So I decided to kind of, start looking for something as a backup plan, because I cannot keep working for somebody else. And then what happened if I get laid off again in my 50s, right? Like, it's really hard for me to find another job, right? Because they want to hire new graduates instead of someone who's going to approach retirement soon, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, but I took some times, but when I saw I really decide to go for it, it took me only 3 days to, get into this business, enter my email address and everything, book a coaching call, and then 3 days later I just set up my mind to go for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it took
Well,
me a little bit of time at the very beginning.
Well, I mean, there's a
that's why.
30-day refund, right? So that's why. Sorry, I
That's
didn't mean.
right.
That's why I wasn't. I was like, oh, whatever, it's 30-day refund as long as I don't book the call. But I mean,
Yeah. My only
Exactly.
regret is like Kim, because I took my time also, because me and my husband, we had our own job, and then I got sick because my work was very physical, working with special needs students, and I got sick, and then I started looking at something, and I was at home, and I took my time. But when I came to the 30 days free trial and the 30 days of trial, trust me, when I came and was able to watch the pre-coaching calls, it was just bam. In 3 days, I was in. So that's why we always tell people you need to come and see it. You
yeah,
know, it's just you have 30 days. What's better than this, right? You have to come and see it. I wish I took the first step before, but then I took my time, but as soon as I came and I saw everything, that was it. 3 days I was in and I'm enjoying every moment of it. And then now it's a blessing that I know you guys, which is amazing, right?
And
Yeah.
especially in person now, is no more
Yeah.
online, right?
Yeah, beautiful,
Right.
beautiful.
And Janet, I'm just curious about like how do you spread out your your things to do in a day? Can you kind of telling us a little bit
Oh,
about it? Like I know that you sleep and you don't really care about the alarm clock anymore. You can sleep
Mhm.
anytime. But yeah, just give us like a brief
I'll
on a
breathe.
daily basic what exactly do you do?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it more precise, but it depends if I have meetings or calls in the morning, then of course I'll wake up for that, but I try to really push my day until 12:30, 1. I usually don't start my day till then. I try not to look at my phone. So in the mornings, I'll bike ride, I'll walk my dogs, I'll meditate, and then I'll get ready. I'll do like a face massage, else because it's really important to really do self-love, like the internal work, right? And then I sing and I dance, whatever. So that's usually the first few hours. I journal, and things like that. And then if I don't have any meetings, then yeah, I'll start my day with meetings like this, certain calls. I listen to personal development every single day, like maybe a message of the day. I'll listen to something that's 15 minutes. So and then yeah, I kind of just work um, until sunset hour.
Mm,
So right now it changed. It used to be 5, but now it changed to around 8 o'clock. So
right.
I'll work until 8 o'clock. But my work is like, on and off, right? It's not like full on work. It's a lot of messages, emails, and things like that. Yeah, and then I'll work until sunset hour, and then I'll go to the beach. I'll catch the sunset, and I'll hang out,
Oh,
and then I'll have dinner or something.
Amazing.
that's
Amazing.
that's the perfect life.
Yes, yes. But we have to work for it and we will do that. And I am watching the time. I know you have another one. And we appreciate you being here. And thank you, everyone, everybody that's watching us. Thank you so much for, having her as a guest in your houses. And thank you, Janet. And thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye
Bye
bye.
for now.